At the 2025 Harley-Davidson X350. As Harley continues to adapt to a new generation of riders and global markets, the X350 stands out as a bold move to blend heritage with accessibility. Let's take a closer look at what makes this bike such a significant addition to the Harley-Davidson lineup. Design and styling, classic meets contemporary. At first glance, the Harley-Davidson X350 maintains a compact, sporty silhouette that still manages to carry the DNA of its larger siblings. The design is unmistakably modern, with aggressive lines, a muscular tank, and minimalist bodywork. Yet, there are touches of classic Harley charm, like the teardrop fuel tank and clean, roadster-style profile, that give it a more familiar feel for fans of the brand. Its overall design borrows heavily from the XR1200, Harley's performance roadster from years past, but scales it down for urban and entry-level riders. The LED headlight, stubby tail section, and blacked-out engine components round out a look that's clearly made to appeal to younger, style-conscious riders who might be new to the brand. Engine and performance, Chinese heart with American spirit. Under the hood, or rather, under the tank, the 2025 x 350 is powered by a 353 cubic centimeters liquid-cooled parallel twin engine, which is actually derived from a QJ motor platform. That's right, the X350 is the result of a collaboration between Harley-Davidson and Xianjiang Motorcycles, a major Chinese manufacturer also behind Benelli. The engine produces around 36 horsepower and 31 Nm of torque, which might not sound like much to veteran Harley riders, but it's more than enough for urban commuting and weekend fun. The power delivery is smooth, and the throttle response is crisp, making it ideal for both beginners and seasoned riders looking for a lighter, more manageable ride. This is Harley-Davidson's attempt to provide a motorcycle that's as practical as it is stylish, and they've done a commendable job tuning the motor for real-world usability, not just spec sheet appeal. Chassis and handling, agile and rider-friendly. The X350's chassis is designed for nimbleness and agility. Built around a steel trellis frame, the bike feels tight and responsive, especially in city environments. Its 1,410 mm wheelbase strikes a nice balance between stability and maneuverability, giving the X350 a planted feel without sacrificing cornering ability. The front features upside-down forks, which are a premium touch for a bike in this category, and the rear has a preload adjustable monoshock. Braking duties are handled by a single-disc setup at both ends, with dual-piston calipers and standard ABS to ensure safety and confidence during spirited rides or emergency stops. Weighing in at around 195 kilograms, it's not featherlight, but Harley has worked hard to ensure that the weight is well-balanced and easy to handle for new riders. Technology and features, basic but functional. When it comes to features, the 2025 Extension 350 keeps things simple. The bike comes with a basic LCD instrument cluster that provides all the essentials: speedometer, tachometer, fuel gauge, and trip meters. There's no smartphone connectivity, no riding modes, and no high-tech gimmicks, which helps keep the cost down and the focus on pure riding. Lighting is all LED, which not only improves visibility but also adds a modern touch to the overall look. The switchgear is solid and functional, though not particularly high-end. It's clear that Harley focused on the essentials here, ensuring quality where it counts without overcomplicating the package. Target market and global strategy. Harley-Davidson's strategy with the X350 is very clear. This bike is aimed at new riders and international markets, especially in Asia and Europe where smaller displacement bikes dominate. With motorcycle licensing often tiered in those regions, a 350 cubic centimeters bike is the perfect entry point. This is not a bike designed to replace the larger Harleys in the lineup, it's meant to introduce riders to the Harley experience at an affordable price point. And by partnering with QJ Motor for production, Harley can keep costs competitive while still maintaining a level of design and brand integrity. Price and availability. As of now, the 2025 Harley-Davidson X350 is priced aggressively, especially in Asian markets. In India, for example, it's expected to land just above the equivalent of $4,000 to $5,000 USD, depending on import duties and taxes. For that price, riders are getting a stylish, well-built, and fun motorcycle backed by the Harley-Davidson name. Availability is expected to expand across more countries throughout 2025, with the U.S. market possibly getting a limited release through Harley's training programs or as an urban commuter option. Final thoughts: a smart step forward. The Harley-Davidson X350 might not be what purists think of when they hear the name Harley, but that's exactly the point. It's a reimagining of what the brand can offer, a motorcycle that lowers the barrier of entry without sacrificing attitude or build quality. It's not about roaring V-twins or long-haul cruising. It's about approachability, daily usability, and welcoming new riders into the Harley fold. And in that mission, the 2025 Extension 350 succeeds. Outro: stay tuned with Bike Update. That wraps up our in-depth look at the 2025 Harley-Davidson X350. Whether you're a new rider, a commuter, or just curious about Harley's changing direction, this bike is definitely worth keeping an eye on. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to Bike Update for more two-wheel news and reviews. We've got more exciting content coming your way. Until then, ride safe and see you in the next video.